Alright, so the scene starts with my boy Tony Stark riding with some military soldiers, and they're chilling, having a great time, but then out of nowhere, they get attacked, ruining the whole vibe, bro. And these bosses got whipped so bad that Tony had to get out the car and try to survive this attack. And bro is mid-text when he gets blown up by his own bomb, which the irony here is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But Tony gets absolutely cooked and gets captured. So as y'all can see, my boy is getting operated on, and the reason why he's getting surgery in a cave is because he has metals in his body due to the explosion, which is why they put a literal magnet in bro's chest. And when Tony wakes up, he's completely lost, bro. He got no idea where he at or what's going on, and that's when he realizes that he got a hole in his chest, and dude cannot believe it. And bro, I'm with you. If I saw I had a big hole in my chest, I swear I'm passing out for 2 weeks. Hey, I may not even wake up at all, I'm not gonna lie. And Tony is like, man, what have y'all done to me? And Jensen tells him everything I just told y'all. So that's when bro right here pulls up and he starts demanding Tony to build him a missile, which gang, telling someone to do a task of that nature when they just woke up from a life-ending surgery is crazy work. And Tony, being a high-valued individual, he says no, but that quickly backfires on bro because he gets tortured into saying yes. So yeah, that definitely did not go to plan for my boy, I ain't gonna lie. And they take Tony outside and he sees that they got a lot of his weapons, which he finds quite peculiar because those weapons are supposed to be used only by the US of A, which means there's some funny business going on. But anyways, Tony agrees to build the missile and he thinks he's about to go out in that cave, lonely, sad, without any hoes. But Jensen gives him a little pep talk, and that's when Tony locks in and he starts building his escape plan. And he starts off by making his arc reactor because Buddy is not trying to carry around a car battery everywhere he goes, which is very valid. And mind y'all, this mini arc reactor he just made is supposed to be impossible to develop, and this genius was able to do that in a cave with a box of scraps, which bro, that's how you know this is a different type of breed for real. And that's when Tony shows Jensen the blueprints of the Mark 1 armor, and he's like, damn, that shit fire, my boy. And we see this demo inches away from the screen, and they're like, hey bro, that does not look like a missile to me, but hey, it's got to be part of the process, right? And bro right here has his whole focus on these two, and that's when he sees them trying out a leg piece, and obviously this raises his suspicions. So they go to press him, and bro starts yapping about some nonsense, but this situation quickly turns critical because bro was trying to shove a burning rock in Jensen's mouth, which brother, that's a whole nother level of pain inflicting. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemy, I swear, bro. But Tony's able to save my boy Jensen by telling bro that he needs him for this project, and this goober tells Tony that he has 1 day to finish this missile, which brother, he's gotta be trolling, right? 1 day to finish a 30-man job is crazy work. Like bro, they haven't even started the missile. So now these two got a lot of pressure to finish this armor by tomorrow or they're cooked. But they don't call Tony the pressure king for no reason. He is locked in and finishes the suit. So they start getting ready for their escape mission, and that's when bro sees that they're out of frame, so he sends a couple guards to check on them. And when these bosses try to go in the room, they get blown up, and this is bad news because now they all know that they're trying to dip out, and this just applies a lot more pressure that which is not needed. So this causes Jensen to go out and buy more time for Tony. And bro, I know he said he was gonna go out there and distract them, but bro, this dude could have easily dealt with these 2 guards, but no, brother's just shooting at the air all willy-nilly, and because of his tomfoolery, he runs into a room full of guards, and yeah, he may be cooked, I ain't gonna lie. And we see these guards approaching Tony's room, and they're all shook right now, and these 2 get sent to be the sacrificial lambs. And after a few seconds of snooping around, bro right here finds himself face to face with a big human tank, and let's just say bro got absolutely violated. Look at that uppercut, not gonna lie, that gives Mike Tyson a run for his money. But hold up, before we progress, I need y'all to look at this. Oh my goodness, that brother is not waking up, bro. I swear he is cooked. I'm not gonna lie, Iron Man may have certified hands because the punches he's demonstrating are lethal, bro. But anyways, bro is swiftly making his way through the cage, just putting belt to ass on everybody there. And it is low-key crazy how much the tables have turned, bro. They're dead ass running away from Tony. That's crazy. Bro, this part actually cracks me up because this dude thinks he's him so bad. Just look at this cornball. And bro does all these theatrics and ore farming just to miss the easiest shot out here, bro. And for some reason, this is a reoccurring theme in this this movie, no one in this movie can aim to save their life, bro. For some reason, everyone just aims with their eyes closed, it seems. But anyways, he does all that just to get one tap. Like, brother, that is truly embarrassing, bro. But that's when Tony finds her boy Jensen wounded and at the brink of death. And I was gonna cook bro even more, I'm not gonna lie, for his atrocious aim. But the thing is, Jensen wanted it to be like this because he tells Tony that his family is dead and he'll reunite with them real soon. Like, dang, that almost made me shed a tear for bro. My body had a little tingle of straight emotions. Jensen's death makes Tony very upset. You can just tell bro is furious right now. So he goes outside and they start shooting at him right away. But my boy got impenetrable armor. So that's when Tony tells him it's his turn and absolutely violates these bozos. And my boy is wreaking straight havoc on this little base. But he actually starts getting a little overwhelmed. So that's when he decides to hit the jets and flies away. But this is the original suit. So its main objective was to catch bodies and not fly miles into the sky. So imagine this suit's flying mechanics to be more like a homemade rocket. Like, seriously, that's what it is. So bro makes a very unpleasant landing and he starts roaming the desert like a lost child. And that's when Tony's luck strikes again because helicopters fly over him and bro falls on his knees out of pure happiness. So they take Tony home and the first thing he's trying to do is get a burger, which, brother, that is so valid. That's the exact same thing I would do. Like, bro, just imagine being trapped in a cave for 3 months. Gang, as soon as I get back, I am feasting on all my favorite meals. But anyways, Tony also schedules a press conference to inform the public that his company will not be producing weapons no more because they have gotten into the hands of the wrong people. And this got everybody in shock, but at the same time, they're just playing it off as Tony going crazy since, you know, he was stuck in a cave for a minute. Me personally, I would have lost my mind the first week there. Maybe the first hour there, I'm not gonna lie. And we see Pepper chilling until Tony requests some help. Hey shorty, I need you to go inside my chest and get this wire. You got this, right? So she goes and he specifically tells her not to let the wire touch the metal wall. And that's the first thing she does. And then she proceeds to pull out the whole magnet, causing my boy to go into cardiac arrest. Like, bro, I don't care how fine my assistant is. If she does that to me, she's getting fired right then and there, bro. So after nearly killing Tony, Pepper gets the job done. And Tony's like, appreciate the help, shorty. You will maybe get a raise by the end of the week. But hey, I don't know. You almost did just kill me. And we see Tony starting to make the Mark II armor. And he starts off by making the boots. So he does his first fly test and brother eats straight wall. Like, nah, there's no way buddy didn't lose a few teeth right there, bro. So after a few adjustments, my boy succeeds and is able to fly. So he suits up and Jarvis is like, sir, it's too dangerous to go on an actual flight. You're going to cause straight chaos out there. Jarvis, please, your negativity is throwing me off. So Tony starts zooming through the sky and bro is straight geeking right now. And he's trying to test the limitations of his suit. So he starts flying straight to the moon, but that's when the suit starts freezing and everything shuts down. And bro, I swear, if I was in that suit, it would have started raining brown, bro. And that's all the context I'ma give y'all. But I for real think the suit has lost his damn mind because he almost face plants onto the ground, but he's out here chasing out of pure adrenaline. Like, damn, that shit is one hell of a drug, I'm telling y'all. And we see Tony making his way to a function and bro definitely suffers from aura forming syndrome because this brother will take any opportunity to just aura form. Like, man, me and Tony gotta be stopped for real. And while Agent Olsen is yapping to Tony, bro sees Pepper and he's like, damn, she's looking fabulous. And brother, she sure is. So Tony asks Pepper to dance with him, and after a little bit of dancing, they go outside and there's a lot of tension building between these two, and they start getting closer and closer and closer, but they do not end up kissing. Oh man, y'all lame. And Tony goes to get Pepper a drink, and that's when this lady starts pressing Tony about his weapons being used by his ops, and bro was hella confused because he didn't approve any of those shipments. So Tony goes to press Odie about this, and he tells him that he was the one that locked him out to company, out here starting to shed his skin. Like, bro, you are a snake. I swear it be the people closest to you. And Tony is watching the news, just watching the 10 ranks wilding out and hurting innocent people with his weapons. So he decides that he's gonna be the one to put a stop to these bozos since no one else is stepping in to handle business. So my boy starts suiting up, and gang, these scenes are always so fire to watch, bro. I don't know why. I love the OG Iron Man suit up scenes, bro. They're so filthy. Like, look at him. He's just ready for business, bro. He's locked in. So Tony is making his way to the refugees, and bro right here is just being an absolute jackass. And that's when Tony pulls up and puts a stop to these shenanigans. And these bosses try to use innocent people as bait, and they think they so smart, but nah, they got zero idea that they're messing with a super genius and a suit of armor. So Tony locks onto his targets and deals with them swiftly. And this boss is really out here hiding, being the biggest coward out of them all. But Tony finds bro no problem, and he gives this fraud to the people of that town so they can give him the beatdown of the century. Like, oh nah, that brother is truly done for. And when Tony was making his way to blow up the missile they got, he gets shot down. And bro, this scene might actually be one of the coldest moments in Marvel history. I will stand on this. Buddy weaves a missile, then proceeds to shoot a little one back. While he's walking away, it blows up. And bro, this scene just speaks for itself. Look at bro. This is why Iron Man is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Buddy really be out here saving lives and dealing with criminals with the most amount of aura. Like I just said, this is why he is the GOAT. And we see Odie pulling up to talk to this bozo about Tony's suit they found in the desert. And this part right here confirms that Odie is on the enemy side because he presses bro about not killing Tony when he was supposed to. Like bro, I just knew there was something off about this bald man. But anyways, he takes Odie to the suit and bro thinks everything is sunshine and rainbows. But no, Odie disables bro and then proceeds to kill all his men. Probably him as well. Like damn, this guy is the definition of me, myself, and I. You cannot trust this man at all, bro. So we go back with Tony and he tells Pepper to go hack into his computer. And brother, who do you think this woman is? James Bond? Brother, this is supposed to be a normal assistant's job. You got her doing the craziest task out here. And Pepper is like, hell no, I'm not doing all that. And Pepper has had enough of Tony's theatrics and actually quits right there. But when Tony presses her about being on his side when he was doing wrong and how he's trying to fix things by destroying his weapons, that convinces Pepper to do this mission for him. So Pepper goes to Tony's office and she starts downloading all the Obi files. And I'm not gonna lie, this man is cooked, bro, because there's a whole video confirming that this snake paid for Tony to be smirked, and she just finds very incriminating files, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But that's when Obi pulls up, and bro, this dude's always looking like he's up to something. But anyways, Pepper's probably got the worst poker face I have ever seen, bro. Just look at her. Like no wonder this bald man instantly knew that she was up to something fishy. But somehow Pepper's able to lock in and get the hard drive with all the Obi files in it. And when bro checks the computer, he does see that she downloaded everything, and he knows that he is done for. So now bro's all stressed out and he goes to check on the progress of his mini arc reactor. And that's when he crashes out on his engineers, talking about Tony built this in a cave with a box of scraps. And bro's response is the most valid answer out here, saying that he's not Tony Stark. Like bro, exactly. This dude got too many expectations for his local college scientist. Brother, it is not happening. And we see Tony getting a call from Pepper, and that's when bro gets sneak attacked by this rat Obi. And bro is pretty much just snitching on himself, confessing that he was the one that ordered the hit on Tony. And bro cannot believe that his day one switched up on him like that. But Odie ends his conversation by taking Tony's art reactor and leaving my boy to die. So Pepper calls Roddy to tell him to go check on Tony because she knows brother got violated. The bald man don't play around. And we see Tony struggling for his life right now, but he's able to find his original art reactor and he tries to grab it, but bro is too weak. His HP is rapidly going down, but lucky for him, his mechanical arm got his back. And when Roddy pulls up, he finds Tony lifeless. He thinks he's dead, but my boy was just doing all that for the theatrics because he was just catching his breath. Like, hey, he was just a few health points away from kicking the bucket. But anyways, Tony wastes zero time and puts on his armor because he knows his baby's in danger right now. And Roddy's like, yo, what can I do to help? And Tony responds by saying, none, bro, just keep the skies clear. And bro dips out. And just look at Roddy, he knows his best friend is him. And he looks back and sees the Mark II armor, and brother was just itching to get in it. But hey, he's gonna have to wait till the next movie. So Pepper and the SHIELD agents pull up to arrest Odie, and bro hears them breaking in, so he activates that big ass armor. And when Pepper was looking for bro, she finds him. And brother, this is straight out of a horror movie because he starts chasing Pepper, and she's barely able to escape this demon. And she's telling Tony how this brother has lost his mind. He needs to be stopped right now. And that's when bro comes out the ground and is about to eliminate Pepper from this life. But Tony makes his entrance last minute and saves her. But what would be a Marvel movie without a couple of casualties? I for real think 8 people died just from this sequence alone, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Anyone on the highway, I pray for y'all. I pray for y'all for real. And unfortunately for this family right here, the mother breaks literally right in front of the bald man. So he picks him up and is about to do a madness on his family. But Tony shoots bro with his chest beam and is able to save them. But this bozo starts revving her engine and starts driving away with Tony holding onto the car. Like, oh nah, this cannot end good for my boy. Ooh, that was definitely not a pleasant experience. But hey, do I blame that mother? Absolutely not. When there's an Avenger fighting near your proximity, brother, it's fair game on both sides. Being a civilian in this universe means you got the highest death ratio, bro. You gotta do whatever you can to survive. Like, bro, this is exactly what I'm talking about. But anyways, Odie starts putting paws on Tony. Bro is just letting out all the built up anger he got from seeing Tony pulling up to every Avenger trying to aura farm or just trying to get some cheats. Oh yeah, that would definitely be going on the casualty count. So after letting some innocent people just get shmurked, Tony starts flying to the sky because he knows that Obi's suit cannot handle of the high altitude temperatures. So when he catches up to Tony, he's like, "It's over for you, pal. Hey buddy, have you figured out the popsicle issue?" What do you mean by that? And when Tony lands, he tells Pepper that he just put belt to ass on bro. Odie pulls up out of nowhere, and Tony tries to use his repulsor, but Buddy forgot that he took his glove off literally a second ago, and he gets hit with a mean punch. I ain't gonna lie, that looked like it hurt. But even though Tony is a genius, that don't make him one when it comes to the boxing, because this bozo really tries to squabble with bro when he's in a machine that's 5 times bigger than him. So yeah, y'all can imagine, this did not go in Tony's favor, but he's able to get out Obi's grip, and he's telling Pepper to blow up the roof, and she is not trying to do that because that could kill Tony. But unfortunately, this is the only choice that it got, since Spider-Man is still in the womb and Captain America is still frozen in the North Pole. Nobody can save my boy from this pickle he's in. So Tony sneak attacks Obi and starts ripping out wires all willy-nilly. Like, damn bro, what a rookie mistake. But Obi still got the size advantage, so he just throws Tony off of him, and bro starts yapping like brother is having the craziest power trip I have ever seen. And this bozo is really out here missing the most easy shots possible, and bro is talking about his aimbot is disabled. Like, brother, what are you saying? Your target is right in front of you. There is no way you're this trash. But apparently he is, because Pepper executes the plan and Obi gets fried up. Just look at him. This is what happens when fraudulent people try to be supervillains. They die in the most ridiculous ways possible. But anyways, we see Tony getting ready for a press conference to address everything that just happened at his facility, and they want to make sure that nobody knows that Tony was in the suit. But as y'all know, my boy loves the clout, so he completely ditches the plan and gives the world his famous catchphrase, "I am Iron Man." And that's how the movie ends, with my boy Tony oral farming as per usual. What a fitting way to end this movie, man. Alright, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and if y'all were wondering why I may sound like I have a lisp and just sound a little different, that's because I got braces. And if y'all know the pain when it comes to having braces, well, y'all know. Y'all know. Yeah, my mouth has been hurting for like the past few days, bro, which is why I haven't recorded this script until now, a few days later, like 4 or 5 days after I got my braces, because I just really have not been able to talk, bro. And as y'all know, my videos, I'm pretty energetic, and my teeth be smashing against each other pretty consistently. So when I try to record this script, when my pain was at its peak, brother, I almost cried. I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. What's next is the Batman Arkham City video, so y'all look out for that. Love y'all, and I'll see you in the next one.